So you want to travel the world, but you're pregnant. So ladies, if you're just like me and are pregnant, or if you're thinking about getting pregnant, then this video is for you. We got the best pizza last night, and let me tell you, pizza is just something the baby needs when pregnant. So we're gonna eat that, and then we're gonna talk to you. We're gonna talk about some of the best things that you can do for traveling while pregnant. As you know, I'm going to Europe on a 3-month-long trip with my husband, and I am currently 20 weeks pregnant. We leave in just a few days, but like I said, mama's gotta eat first. People have been constantly asking me and telling me that I can't travel the world while pregnant, but I'm not gonna let that stop me from traveling. Now, I know it may not look like it, but making this video right now, I am actually 20 weeks pregnant, and I'm about to embark on a 3-month-long journey through Europe. We plan to go to Iceland, Spain, Switzerland, Greece, and Italy. So make sure to follow along. I'm here to inspire you to get out there and travel and explore this world. I mean, people are having babies all over the world, not just from where I'm from. So yeah, traveling may look a little different and you may have to prep a little bit more, but don't let that stop anyone from telling you that you can't travel while pregnant. Of course, if it's not safe for you and your baby, then don't travel. Please consult your doctor prior to traveling as well. Hey guys, if you're new to my channel, I'm Chelsey and you're watching Chelsey Explores, a San Diego-based girl who loves to travel and adventure. Consider me your go-to gal for travel tips, destination guides, local tips, and now how to travel while pregnant. Anyways, it is September here in San Diego. It is scorching hot out, no fall colors for us. At the time of making this video, I'm about 20 weeks pregnant, and I'm feeling so much better than I did in the first trimester. Let's just say that first trimester sucked. It's been a long process to prepare for this Europe trip. A lot more has gone into it than you would think. So let's reverse it and see what I have had to do to get ready for traveling while being pregnant. Okay, we're here at the appointment 1 week prior to leaving for our Europe trip. This is the 19-ish week appointment.
Week 19, day 1.
Doctors, I wouldn't say are thrilled that we plan to travel the world, but we're gonna try to find a way to make it work. Ask them some questions. Yeah, they definitely don't encourage it, but that's why I'm making this video for you guys so that you can see that it's doable. So let's go in and see how the appointment goes. Okay, hi. All right, we just made it home from our appointment and the doctor was awesome. She literally said, YOLO. You only live once, so travel the world. When we told her about our travels, everything looked good, so we're set to go in a week for traveling. The only thing that she said that I didn't like in the appointment is that I have a history of back surgery, if you didn't know, and scoliosis, and she said an epidural might not be an option. So we're gonna have to meet with anesthesia, but that's okay. We're open to different things. Good morning. It's the anatomy scan today, and I have to drink a lot of water an hour beforehand. So I'm up early, probably the earliest I've been up during pregnancy. I haven't been up this early in a long time. Dan said, that's for sure. It's only 6:15, so it's not even that early, but I haven't gotten up this early. Anyways, we'll see you at the scan. So, as you can see, I had quite a few appointments and ultrasounds prior to our departure, just like any normal pregnant lady would. However, there was one slight difference. I got the virus, you know what I'm talking about, at around 11 weeks pregnant and had quite a ton of symptoms. So I created extra appointments for myself to talk to a primary care doctor as well as an OB to make sure that everything was safe. But that's a long story for another time. Okay, let's get into the good stuff and see what I actually did to prepare for being pregnant and huge while on this 3-month-long trip. Okay, so let's take a look inside my suitcase and see what I'm bringing along with me to keep me safe and healthy while traveling while pregnant. I did consult my doctor and these are the things she recommended I bring along. So at each appointment, they've been checking the baby's heart rate via a Doppler. I bought a baby Doppler from Target and it comes with the jelly to listen to the baby's heartbeat and make sure it's all okay while traveling. The second thing I brought is a portable blood pressure cuff. Super simple. It wraps up into this case. Blood pressure is super important when pregnant. You don't want it to be too high or too low. So I will be checking it every couple weeks just to make sure it is safe. That's what they would be doing at the doctor's appointment. If it's not safe, I will make sure to go to the ER. Next, I'm bringing my portable pulse oximetry. I actually had this when I had COVID, so it's super simple. You put it on your finger, you click the button, and it tells you your heart rate as well as your oxygen levels. I'm mainly bringing this to make sure that when I'm short of breath, my oxygen levels aren't low due to having COVID in the past, as well as being pregnant, and also just making sure my heart rate isn't too high. And lastly, of course, I'm bringing my vitamins. So in my cute little pumpkin bag, I'm bringing my prenatals, vitamin C, and zinc to keep me healthy while traveling, as well as keep my baby healthy. And that's it. It's super simple, just about 4 things that I'm bringing with me to help maintain my pregnancy, as well as numbers to give my doctor when I check in with her. And now let's talk about some tips and tricks you can do when traveling and flying as a pregnant lady. 1, try telling the gate agent that you are pregnant and they might upgrade you to a nicer seat in a nicer part of the cabin. 2, when booking a seat on the airlines, I recommend choosing the aisle seat for multiple reasons. 1, when you're pregnant, you have to pee a ton. Speaking of peeing, I need to go now. I'm back. It's not very fun to sit in the window seat and have to ask the people in the same row to get up and move every single time. Plus, when you're flying, an aisle seat makes it easy for you to move your legs around as well as get up and walk around the cabin whenever you feel like it's necessary. Speaking of walking around, that leads into my tip number 3. It is actually recommended that you get up and walk every single hour as a pregnant lady. This is to help prevent blood clots when flying. If for some reason that seatbelt sign is on and you can't get up and walk around the cabin, then try doing some stretches in your chair with your legs. Try moving your calves up and down or spelling out the ABCs with your legs just to get that blood flowing. Okay, wow, this lighting literally keeps changing like every 10 seconds, so sorry about the terrible lighting. All right, my tip number 4 is to wear baggy clothes on the plane. If you're anything like me, you bloat up while flying, and it just doesn't get any better when you're pregnant. However, you want to have tight compression socks for your legs. That's the only part of your clothing that should not be baggy. Compression socks help to get the blood flowing and again, help prevent blood clots in your legs, which could be very dangerous. They can be a bit on the pricier side. I do have quite a bit because I wore them all the time as a nurse. So all you really need is 1 or 2. All right, let's talk about some things I plan to do while traveling to keep myself safe and healthy as a pregnant lady in a different country. I checked with my insurance to make sure that it covers anything and everything that might happen while abroad. I also chose to bring my pregnancy book that I've been reading so that I just kind of know what's going on with my body and how it's changing and what to expect and what is normal versus not normal. I also plan to look up the closest hospital to wherever we're staying in each country so that I know exactly where to go in case of an emergency. Lastly, I decided to find some doctors in each country so that I could have my appointments in person with them and have a doctor physically see me. I will also be having virtual appointments with my OB at home, and combining those two will hopefully help keep me a little bit more safe as well as know what's going on during my pregnancy. Okay guys, thanks for following along. If you found this video helpful, don't forget to like and subscribe. I appreciate any support, and drop any questions in the comments and I will answer them in the next YouTube video. Bye!